Hello everyone, I'm making a quick video on our 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan, 177,000 miles to this vehicle. I'm going to do a walk around inside and out of the vehicle, show you what it looks like, what damage it does have. It's got very minor damage to it. It's been a great car. No accidents. We're the second owners. Our parents owned it for the first half of its life, and then we took care of it after that. I have to say, as I walk around this vehicle, it looks very clean. We just had it out of the car wash, let it dry, make sure everything looks great so you guys can see any shiny reflectiveness. There's a small dent in the front here of the hood. License plate of the driver in front of us on the highway fell off and clipped that, so small scratch and dent there. Great look. Again, it's held up very well. Front headlights are LED. I can turn those on to show that. Fog lights work great as well. On the side, we have a scratch on the side of the door. I don't know if we know that's wrong. It was just there one day, but there's a scratch. Get a scratch kit for that one. And then this rear fender here has scratched from us backing into the garage door, ironically, one day when we were figuring out how things fit. So it's been a great car, great look. I'll go on the inside and go over some details. We've done everything that's been recommended when we take it in, which, if anyone knows, that's very expensive. Now, you want wipers, you want filters, you want a new alternator and a new fuel injection and a new everything else. We do it all. We've paid about $10,000 just over in the last couple of years, just making upgrades to the car as it needed them. Brand new battery as of a week ago. Again, alternator was the beginning of the year. Air conditioning system, they tore apart the whole car and replaced the air conditioning system last year so that the kids stayed cool in the back, because you gotta make sure the kids are healthy and happy in the summer and winter months for their heat and air conditioning. This is the RT model, so it comes with a lot of nice extras. Again, we are the second owners, and I specifically want to mention that the first owners, our parents, bought everything when they bought this car. When they bought it new, they bought all the extended packages. I'm just showing you that things are clean and that it's all in great condition. I do have half the car up and half down, so you can just see what that looks like. Use this at times for hauling wood and materials, supplies, big Costco purchases, right? So we did a lot of hauling with all the seats down, and then with the kids and dogs, we put it all up and hauled people and everything you can. So, jack kit here. I'll just pop this open. Got to do the little turns here. It does have a flashlight that's self-recharging, or got the little charger here. Plugs itself in. It's a very nice little, in the emergency situation, need light. You got one back here. And there's the kit with all the different parts in it. The spare tire is underneath in the front. It is there. So you got to pull out that front dash. There's instructions, of course, on YouTube, like everything. All the little sides here do have their little privacy screens on all the doors. The front seats, obviously, and then these two middle seats do have the heated seats to them. So if you're not using car seats, you can use the heated seats. We always had car seats in them, so they never really got used. Stow and go, again, is in the front area, and that's been a great saver for space when hauling so much stuff. So it's been an excellent car, very, very, very clean. We used it just a couple times a week with our kids going to and from school and activities, now that they're school age. Before that, just activities. Anyway, so I was going to talk about how we're the second owners. And our parents, when they owned this, they bought all the extended warranties. Sorry, my face there. They bought all the extended warranties, which I've never known anyone to do. So they got the paint coat finish warranty and the seat coat leather coat warranty, whatever else, and the glass warranty. They bought all the extra warranties. So for the first half of its life, it did fantastic. It was pristine, beautiful condition, right? Absolutely everything you want to have for it. And then we got it, and those warranties expired. And so you get some little minor scuffs, like that one. That's not minor, but that seat got worn over time. And so we couldn't warranty that anymore. But everything else has been just doing excellent. And I should clarify that this seat's down, that seat's down. They're not like the bad seats. I didn't put the good seats up and put the bad. I just had more space so I could get in here and show you. I'm not trying to hide anything here. Open that door. Press the button. There we go. So, a lot of good space. I do want to mention, since this is a 2013, we bought a newer van. And there's features we already miss. And so one of them is this feature, right? So a lot of the newer vehicles, they don't allow this slide forward-backward option. And I have to say that as you have a little one, especially if you have infants, right? Putting the car seat here in the back on either side, right? And getting the kid into that car seat is a lot easier when this is forward. And then as they grow up and you switch the car seat around and you have them forward-facing as they get older, moving this back to give them space, or to get space for adults to get in the back or kids to get in the back, it's been a huge blessing that we are going to miss drastically. So that's kind of upsetting, but we'll miss that. It's upsetting for our new car. We'll miss that. The DVD, this is another thing we already miss, and that is that the DVD, that remote probably needs batteries. You never used it. And the reason we've never used it is because the DVD can be controlled by the driver's seat. And that is fantastic. When you got little ones in the back and you're traveling, right? And you want to watch a movie, having to go to the back screen to set everything up before you drive, because you can't do it from the driver's seat because of safety stuff, but being able to do it from there is fantastic. So you can have your passenger work on the DVD, or you can pull over and press play and skip to the next and do all the things you want while moving. You don't have to mess with the back seat. So this is something we already miss drastically. Oh, that's interesting. So those red lights don't appear in real world. That's just special to the camera. That's cool. Yes, it's got all its little headsets, which again, we never really use. We just put it through the car speakers, but it's got all the headsets and all the different pieces up there. Heated seats, obviously, in the front. I'm going to pause and get around here. Hang on. There we go. All right, driving in the front. So, 177,000 miles. You'll notice the check engine light is on. Unfortunately, that came on about a week or so ago, just about a week, where we identified two things. One, that it needed a new battery, so we bought a new battery for it. That was a lovely $500 we weren't expecting. And the other one is that there was a P-code sensor for an oil sensor that needed to be replaced. So we took it to Christian Brothers and they did confirm, yep, it needs an oil sensor. So that's another, I'm going to say $420, $450. We've got that quote. I'll take a look at it. We have all the documents for all the things we had replaced with Christian Brothers. They were a great service with us. They did a lot of work on this van over the years as it needed it, like I said, and it's just been a blessing to have them work on all this. They've done a fantastic job. So much so that it brings me to my final item. Let's see. That lovely light. I'm going to explain what that light is, and I'm going to pop the trunk here in just a second. So, about a month ago, we had the RPMs drop out. We were driving it. RPMs dropped out. We're like, that's weird. Pulled over, stopped the car, tried to start it, and it didn't start. Everything was trying its best. It's trying to turn over, but it just didn't start. And we thought that was a little weird. Gave it a couple minutes, started it again, and it worked. Worked just fine. Drove it to Christian Brothers. They checked it out, and they're like, everything's fine. No engine codes, no errors of any kind that we can tell. Sorry, I'm just going to move the camera around while I talk. No error codes of any kind that we could tell. And so they're like, well, since we can't see anything, there's no evidence, and there's no error codes from the engine side, there's a chance that it's fuel related and that they don't specifically have those error codes built into that fuel lines part. So we're going to install this light. And when you're driving, if the issue ever happens again, let us know what that light does. Does it stay on or does it turn off? Because depending on what that senses, whatever it's connected to, it'll help determine whether or not this is a fuel issue and what type. So that was their modified sensor. I'm going to pop the hood. I've already done it. I'm just going to press pause here. Go to the hood side, and you can see what the inside of a hood looks like. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the inside of a hood. So I have nothing to talk about here. It's clean. Again, we've not been in here and done anything. Everything's been done by Christian Brothers. We take it in regularly, all of its oil changes. We got the oil sticker up at the top, as all oil stickers are, to let you know when the changes are done. My wife takes it in generally before it's needed, just to make sure she's covered, because she doesn't want to go over and she has known nothing about cars. So better be safe, right? So anything and everything that's pretty much ever been recommended on this vehicle has been done as it's been recommended. Again, I got new struts, new brakes, new all sorts of new stuff. I'm going to show the top because I don't think I've done that yet. So by all means, message me. We've taken, again, fantastic care of this car. You'll be unlikely to find another one as good as this. For the age, for the years, for the mileage, for the cleanliness. It's been great. It's been great. I hope it goes to a good family. That's all I have. Thank you.